Welcome to episode number 2 of Darth Jixer. Anyways, my last video, kind of shitty. First video, you're really not yourself. This video, I'll be a little bit more myself. And the reason I started making these videos is not just to show my collection, but do some reviews. Because some of the reviews out there, they really don't say what I feel should be said. They're awesome figures, but come on. You're paying $17 for the same damn figure, and all you're getting is a repaint? So you pay 17 bucks for a brand new figure, and you pay 17 bucks for just a repaint? That's a ripoff in my opinion. And that's the reason that I feel like I should be on here doing some reviews. There's a lot of awesome figures that they do. This is an awesome figure. And they are both awesome figures, but I'll get into that later of what I think is or isn't wrong with it. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a review on it. Anyways, for right now I'll get into what most of my collection is really all about. I don't collect a whole lot of Black Series, but I do collect some. Got other things like Unleashed. Gotta have your Bosks. Bosk Bounty knows that all too well. Gotta have your Boba Fett's. My latest and greatest addition to this collection, this Grogu. I can't say enough about this Grogu. Minus the fact that you can't turn its head in every single angle. You can turn it side to side, but other than that, I swear with the eyeballs, this thing's gonna come alive. Super awesome. And I picked it up for 35% off. So really, for a life-size Grogu, I paid $265. Just under $300 with shipping. Pretty awesome. Anyways, I've been collecting Star Wars since I've been a kid. It's my dad putting together the Millennium Falcon. That's me at about 9 years old, wearing my Darth Vader pajamas. The new HK-47. I'll do a review on that one too, of course, because I have many things to say about that one. Here's another one for you, Boss Bounty. Anyways, that Imperial Commander is really the only figure that I have that's carded from the original collection. And yeah, I put it in the original trilogy protector case, but it does the job. Lots of random figures. Got a few original figures. Boba Fett. These are all original figures. Obviously these Darth Vaders aren't. But all these Darth Vaders are from every single line. Obviously we got the vintage collection behind it that are all carded. Luke Skywalker, that's the only one I have from the Disney movies. It's the only one I might ever have. few Black Series. Gotta have that Boba Fett. I mean, droids are too cool. Got a couple of original droids. Those are not repacks. Gotta have the Mandalorian and the child right next to Grogu. Another Black Series. Well, I showed you that one in the beginning. So yeah, obviously the vintage collection is not the only thing I have. I have things from all the way from 95. A handful of original ones from when I was a kid. You can see up close. They're all beat up. Well played with. Still love them. I'm starting to get some blue feet. Get the newest Ewoks. They're waiting to get into star cases. A lot of these are waiting to get into star cases. An ornament that's going to go on the tree pretty quickly here. It's pretty cool. For right now, it's just hanging with all the other Ewoks. New and old R5. Don't have the newest one yet, but I will soon. My land speeder that's turning orange. Still wish they came out with Christmas Holiday Edition 3 3/4 inch. That pisses me off that they only have Black Series. Seems as though the 3 3/4 inch is what got Star Wars going in the first place. All the VHS cassettes. Notice you don't see any Disney. Just picked up this Stormtrooper helmet too. That was another one on the Black Friday deal, 35% off. Can't argue with a $65 Stormtrooper helmet. A little 12-inch Luke. And then we have the Saga collection. Some of it was called the original trilogy. But either which way, they're the first ones that they started coming out with on the vintage card. Which actually made me get excited about collecting again. Because let's face it, they just came out with so many figures, so many cards. It just got overwhelming and confusing. I had to take a break in 2010. But now I'm back at it. And since 1995, I have collected so much shit. All these Leias were pretty cool. Still thinking about opening up this land speeder. That does me no good in the box. It's such a nice land speeder. The Luke? Maybe not so much, but the land speeder? Hell yeah. And then I have my Cantina set that I built by hand. And someday I'll get into this a little bit more. It's not done yet. Right now it's a mock setup. I'll have a way better bar in it because that's just from the action figures right now. But I will definitely have a way better bar in it. Custom bar. There's an example of the steel grating floor I'll have, and then I'll have to paint it, and we got more tables that aren't quite done yet. But as you can see, I do got some action scenes set up. One of the coolest things about this bar looking through these windows, and you can see the scenery inside. How freaking cool is that? That you can see Han Solo. I think he is getting confronted by Greedo right there. Oh yeah. Same goes for the front entrance of it. I'll look through the front entrance, and you can see if this phone really does it justice or not, but so yeah, we got a couple scenes going on there. Don't have enough of the Figure and Dan band members yet, even though I do got a couple of these sets. Just never opened them up. I think they're the best ones because they got the soft goods, but they don't come with all of them. So obviously I'll have to get more of them. Anyways, we got this bad boy. That's really one of the few Black Series 3 3/4 that I have. Gotta have Darth Vader. 12-inch Emperor. You know how most of these 12-inch figures were not very good figures back in '95, but that one was done pretty well. It's more of the Black Series helmets. More Force Unleashed. It's just a big, huge passion of mine to come down here every single day. Don't have all these droids, but just to have some of them, totally cool. And even though I love the vintage collection cards a shitload, I mean, how can you argue with the it's almost like a diorama backdrop for each one of these figures. So that's the only reason I really like these cards. They gave you a little bit of the vintage feel, but the backdrops on them are just way too cool. Picked up the 2 set right here. Cobb Vanth, Cad Bane. Picked them up. $15 clearance. They were $55. So, hell of a deal. Got a little Hot Toys Dark Trooper. I like my Sideshow collectibles. Got my Luke Skywalker, or did I just call him Luke Skywalker? Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry. Anakin as Darth Vader. One of my favorite things that my buddy gave me, and I'll show you real quick what it is. Luke Skywalker bobblehead. Star Wars night at Milwaukee Brewers Stadium this year. And that's what Bob Uecker looks like as a, I don't even know if he's supposed to be, I'm gonna call him a Jedi. He's got a blue lightsaber. How cool is that? Anyways, back to this. A little more Sideshow collectibles back there with the Darth Sidious, but I have to fix him yet. They didn't do a very good job wiring him. The soldering came loose. A couple of odds and ends here and there. Some of my favorite superheroes. As you can see, I don't have much room for the overabundant amount of figures that I have, because I'm mainly concentrating on vintage collection. Some of these I might even get rid of. I might even just keep my favorites and get rid of the rest. And tons and tons of Star Wars Insiders and other comic books down there. Some of these I wish I had doubles of, because I'd love to open them up, like the Ewok. Love to have him hanging. Love to have these guys open. More figures I can't fit on the wall, but they're some of my favorites. So one of the few childhood things I have left is Death Star. Comes with everything but the blue rope. Blue rope is gone. It even still has the foam in it. More Unleashed. Those are really, really well sculpted figures. A couple of cheesy 12-inch Darth Vaders. That Sideshow Obi-Wan, just out of this world. Love it. We got more Sideshow with Captain Kirk. A couple of his friends. Yes, I love death metal. More Sideshow. More Sideshow. Don't care how much I want to get rid of anything. I mean, that's the original Sideshow premium format right there. Two favorite Black Series. More Sideshow. They are currently selling a C-3PO with Salacious Scrum right now on Sideshow. When actually both of these I bought separate. And I'm like, well, let me put them together, see how they look. And they actually look pretty damn good if you ask me. Like, I don't even need to buy that. So I can like have them as a scene. And I got his little pillow somewhere underneath there that I can have them separate. Love my droids. Season 2 is actually still in the plastic. Gotta have my Slapshot. Oh yeah. I wish I had all the comic book packs, but I have these. A few more over here on the wall. Mara Jade and Luke. There's Darth Vader, who halfway looks like a concept Darth Vader. It's not a normal Darth Vader. And Leia. And then Leia and Prince Caesar. And then obviously that original 2-pack back there. But there are a hell of a lot more out there that I don't have. So yeah, that's one of my newest additions also. Another 35% off. More Sideshow. Gotta love the penis trying to swallow the Millennium Falcon. Alright. Just knock shit over. And then of course, any Star Wars collector has to have a bunch of ships. Although I don't have any of the HasLabs or anything like that. Still trying to catch up on some of the collecting I missed out on. So I'm trying to get the new stuff, plus keep up with the collecting I missed out on. Ain't easy with the prices they got nowadays. Two of my favorite Princess Leias. One is the Saga collection, and the other was, I think that was an early bird mail away. It came in a 4-pack. I like the figures more than I like the series when it comes to Boba Fett. For sure. More figures I can't fit on the wall. More 12 inches that are pretty cool, but they're kind of cheesy. I might get rid of them someday. I don't know. A little bit of an ode to Boba Fett here. The comic books. I had these comic books for years and years. When they first came out with them, I don't know what it was anywhere, so like 15 years ago or so. And that's why these guys intrigued me so much. And then I have my Black Series helmets. Besides the Stormtrooper one, got the Boba Fett one, got Bo-Katan. Stormtrooper motorcycle helmet made by HJC. So that's not custom painted. The company actually made that. And then this is a Shoei motorcycle helmet. And this I had to have custom painted. It's the only way you could actually get the Boba Fett visor effect. Otherwise, you're stuck with a normal visor like that. So that costs money. And it looks pretty damn cool with me going down the road like that too. Definitely worth the money. And then of course I have Boba Fett's throne room. Picked these up the other day too, 35% off. I like to be a bargain shopper. More Sideshow. The Gamorrean Guard is Hasbro, but one of the best 12-inch Hasbro did. Awesome. This is Luke. This is what started me back out in '95 collecting again. So that's, to me, a very important figure. It's in great shape, too. And then the newest Han Solo and Weequay, I got those all for 35% off, too. Gotta have a droid factory or two. My favorite Princess Leia. Mahdi. So yeah, anyways, next video I will make, I will actually do a review on these guys because I still got a lot to say on them, but for now I just wanted to show my collection off. And to all you collectors, I bid you good night and keep collecting.